Hello everyone, I'm Bill Lacey, President and CEO of GE Lighting, a Savant company. As co-chair of the Equity Inclusion Board of Advisors for Greater Cleveland Partnership, I am thrilled to introduce this year's Best in Class Award winners. The Best in Class Awards are presented by Greater Cleveland Partnership's Division of Equity Inclusion to recognize those who have demonstrated substantial diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts within their organization. This recognition is a result of the Equity and Inclusion Organization Assessment, which provides employers with a tool for examining and benchmarking their efforts toward an equitable and inclusive workplace. This distinguished award reflects the organization's commitment to better the community through a more diverse workforce, leadership, and a more equitable opportunities for all. Leaders within these organizations are proof in action of dedication to this work despite the challenges to our economy and society over the past year. We thank them for their continued commitment. Congratulations to this year's Best in Class winners.
If Cleveland is to succeed, we have to be that welcoming place. We have to be the place where racial equity, diversity, and inclusion isn't just something that we talk about when we're at work, but something that we live and breathe. And I think that the more people can embrace that the quote-unquote other is actually how we're going to get ahead is something really important, not just for Cleveland's prosperity and progress, but also for the soul of who we are as Clevelanders.
Prioritizing equity and inclusion in the workplace is absolutely worth the time, effort, and potential bumps along the way. And by now, we all know it's the right thing to do and it makes good business sense, so it's really just a matter of taking action.
Everyone has a customer in the business world, and the customer population is becoming more diverse. Look around your company. If everyone seems the same, especially in leadership, you will have a problem serving your customer. And if you don't take steps to understand your customers, you will face failure sooner rather than later.
The current environment allows for a much more robust dialogue than you could probably have in the past because now the topics are front and center. A lot of times it's hard to bring those topics up in the past because people thought maybe they didn't exist or they didn't believe them. It's impossible to not believe that now. And so if you don't have that, you're probably missing something in the building of your business or the growing of your business. And as a result, you're not achieving the best version of yourself or your company unless you have that diverse and inclusive culture.
We have a moral obligation to ensure the environment that we have influence and authority of are safe, equitable, diverse, and inclusive in every aspect. If you haven't taken steps yet, it's never too late. Start small or with practical strategies and work from there.
In October 2020, our board approved our new strategic plan that includes specific emphasis on equity. In addition, RTA has established a DEI council in an effort to think through strategies to ensure inclusion, to celebrate diversity, and as a vehicle to educate in the workplace.
We are not in this alone. You may be surprised by the number of individuals and organizations like GCP that will be there to help you.
GCP E&I assessment is an excellent tool to measure and quantify the things you value. Many companies cannot put together and conduct DEI assessments, and taking advantage of GCP's E&I assessment allows those companies to benchmark their success.
If you're not doing this already, you're missing out on a lot of difficulty, on a lot of pain, a lot of uncovering fears and tears. But as a result of that, you're also missing out on the opportunity for people to come together for reconciliation, for truth-telling.
Many of the challenges that our neighbors face as it relates to food insecurity can be combated by developing structures and supports that are intentionally equitable and inclusive. Others should get involved in such important work in order to make a difference because we really must become the change we want to see.
Is your organization doing everything it can be doing to be as diverse and inclusive as possible? The effort to put into it is not that big, but the output that you get can be tremendous and can be impactful and can educate you and your organization for where you really stand. And this survey is the easiest path I've ever found to being able to do that.
There is tremendous value in organizations participating in this annual study. For us, It provides a baseline of the success to data and the work yet to be done.